coming at you with the final recap video of this game. Round 12, Japan's turn. Starting over here, Germany basically suicide launched whatever they could muster at northern Italy, and then Russia took it back. But important thing was just Germany just wanted to get rid of those bombers there, so that was successful. Germany launched a attack at Egypt and actually almost managed to take it out, but they were eliminated. Germany knocked out the 1 infantry in Tunguska. But yeah, Soviets, as you can see, with all their money they're making now, they made a bunch of mechs and been doing a bunch of mechs and tanks and all that jazz and a little more infantry. But as you can see, the war is lost for the Axis in Europe. However, Germany also suicide attacked Sydney and chiseled it down a little bit, which allowed the Japanese to completely overpower it and eliminate the Australians. So Anzac just has New Zealand now. And then on top of that, Japan sent a super sub and a destroyer over to Midway to knock out that destroyer, which allowed, or it's not allowed, which prevents the force from here to attack Japan in a last-ditch effort, because that destroyer stops them. So with that in mind, with that taken into consideration, as the forces here with UK and Russia are still not quite close enough to even try to retake Calcutta, that's game. So the Allies won the war, but the Axis win the game. So eventually, with them being eliminated, eventually they would, Japan would lose. But with what we did, and with the victory conditions, the out-of-box victory conditions, which we followed for this game, the only change in setup and such is just the inclusion of the Dutch that we did over here and this air base here, which, while this was helpful for me, it wasn't as helpful as I would like it to be. Really, it gives you like a little, like one extra space, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you know, for the most part. But you know, it just gives you one extra space of movement. But you can't go normally, if you with 5 movement, you can't go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're still one short of landing. So even though this is helpful to send stuff non-combat, it's not super helpful for combat unless it's in the water territories of the area. Japan, as you can see, we had also built a naval base here at one point, since they were destroying the naval base over here with rockets and stuff when they had India. And then yeah, we pretty much called it at this point. And then so I didn't even bother putting my purchases down, but I put them and doing my non-combat movements. We just called it at that point. They did want to see if they could take out Rome, so we kind of jumped ahead and did that with UK's turn, and they almost did it. They almost did it. One Italian fighter left that fended them all off. So Berlin collapsing before Rome. This was a very, very strange game. This was so many weird things happened that I don't think we'll ever see in a game ever again. Mike and Rick did a great job. I thought I was going to lose this several times. Really happy to win as the Axis for probably one of the first times. The first time for me, at least, for winning as the Axis playing this game. But with the length of, with what I did, it was cool with what I did, but I would never do what I did again just because it had to go 12 rounds to get victory. By waiting till turn 4 to attack Russia, and turn 3 for Japan and stuff like that, and Japan instantly attacking Russia and just knocking out all that stuff and dealing with the Mongolian rule, and then that sauerkraut shuffle last-ditch effort. Once I realized what I had to do in Europe, once I realized there's no chance for Europe, and all that. It made for a very, very interesting game. So that's it. Now it's time to pack this all away. Wow, what a game. What a game. All right. Until next time, YouTube, I'll come back with something else another time. But until then, take it easy. And also, it's Memorial Day. If you're watching today, have a great Memorial Day. Take it easy. Bye.